Hi, you're welcome to another episode of the Uncommon Woman Show, the place to be, to birth and grow into the woman of your dreams, that woman God had in mind when He created you. As usual, I am your host, Iphie Adizue, author of the Uncommon Woman book. This week, we are looking at the topic, how do I get my husband back from the other woman? So when the other woman has crept into your home, while men slept, the enemy sowed tares. So how do you get your husband back? I'm going to be really quick. 3 tips. First one is you need to understand the issues that you guys have as a couple, so yourself and your husband. The key issues usually center around sex, finances, or past hurts. So what's the real issue? That's the real root of the issue that's bringing about this whole drama that has caused another woman to come into your home. Is it because of money? Is it because of past hurts? Either he's hurt you or you hurt him and one person is holding on to the past hurts? Or is it because of sex? One person is just never available when the next person needs the person. These are pretty much the 3 areas where marriages have most issues. So it doesn't mean it's exclusively these 3 areas, obviously, but look at these 3 areas. Is this the root of any of your issues? If it's not, then what is the real cause of the issue that you're going through with your husband? The second thing, you need to understand that your home has an enemy, and so you need to be mindful of that. The enemy of your home today is not that strange woman. The enemy of your home today, like it or don't like it, is the devil, because it says when one shall go against 1,000 and 2 shall go against 10,000. The enemy does not like that, and so he brings in different things to cause havoc in your home, which is inclusive of the strange woman. So once you've understood the issues that your home is the root of the issues in your home, and you've understood that you have an enemy, the next thing is to work on being a better wife. Obviously, these issues that you have identified as being the major source of the concern in your home, how do you work around these issues? How do you become a better wife with regards to these issues? I have a previous video that I have done, how to be a great wife. It might be a good idea for you to watch it because it also shares some background information on how to be a better wife. Now, when you have that video, plus you understand the issues that your home is currently going through as the root cause, you need to put together a plan that ensures that you win across all fronts. Now, this is humanly speaking, because I've seen where the husband says, oh, the issue is sex, and the woman is pretty much hanging down from the chandelier trying to please him, and yet he's not interested. Or the man says the wife is rarely at home, and then the woman goes and resigns, and it still doesn't change anything. So am I saying is that's going to be the case in your own situation? No. But I'm saying that when you have put in place the physical measures that you need to put in place, then you need to go gangster on the devil. Like when you see an eagle that is coming from a height, so the skies, and it's coming down for a snake. If the eagle fights with the snake on the ground, the snake might most probably actually, hurt the eagle. But the eagle takes the fighting to a different level, a level that the snake is not used to. And then it picks up the snake with its beak and it slams it down on the ground. That's what you need to do to the devil right now. If it's coming to your home, and it's coming to your home by bringing in strange women and strange habits, in some cases, you need to take the fighting to a different level, the level where he is not used to. And I'm going to give you some insights. So when you see, when you read the book of Exodus, and it talks about the 10 plagues, I always just used to wonder, why didn't God just release the Israelites once? After all, he's the God of Pharaoh. You just tell Pharaoh once, you know what, let my children go, and then the children just cross the Red Sea, and all is done and is done. After all, they would have been released at the end of the day, right? It's the same thing that happens when we are praying about the strange woman in our marriage. I think, the more we actually put in more effort, the more, we strengthen our muscles. So one trick and then one tip I will tell you, I don't really share this a lot, but for the people that I have told it to and they have prayed those prayers, it's actually worked interestingly. Take the 10 plagues, and for 10 days, every day pray 1 plague upon the enemy of your home. Remember, I said the enemy of your home is not that woman. The enemy of your home is the devil. And so you need to go spirit to spirit. The woman is just being used, whether she knows it or she doesn't. Some know it, they just choose to be used. So you take the 10 plagues. So the first plague where it turned all the water, to blood, and you start to pray for every enemy of my home, everything that is of sustenance to you, your entire generations begin to dry now. You begin to get uncomfortable. You begin to pull your hand off my home. The second day, where there's the plague of different plagues, just take it one after the other. Where there's a plague of boils, then you start to decree against every pharaoh of my marriage, against every enemy of my home, anyone that has sat down on the throne and has said, I will have no peace in my home, that has brought in the enemy to come and take over my home. I decree now that the plague of the boils will be your portion. You will have no comfort. You will just live perpetually in discomfort until you exit my home in the mighty name of Jesus. So you take that for the 10 days and pray it aggressively in the spirit. I'm all out for midnight prayers. It works perfectly because you're going out in the start of the day to begin to decree the things that you want to see happen in that day. Okay, so that's going gangster on the devil. And then you need to have proclamations. You need to have Bible verses that you constantly repeat to yourself, what your home should look like, what you expect to happen in your home by the reason of this. And so you start to speak concerning your husband. When you're serving his food, as you're serving his food, you're speaking and you're decreeing. So Thomas, as I serve you this food, you would continually be the love of my life. I would continually give you happiness. I will continually give you, favor. I will find favor in your sight. Everyone seeking to tarnish my image before you or take my place in your heart, I decree that they are cursed and they walk out of your life now in the mighty name of. So you start to take every opportunity and really go gangster. This is not about crossing your feet and feeling all psychedelic and thinking that, it's just the physical measures. Yes, the physical measures will do their thing, but the spiritual is what actually causes everything to come together and grant you the victory that is really yours. In summary, how do you win your husband back from the other woman? The first one is that you need to understand the issues that you face in your home. Understand that the devil is your enemy and he really wants to take that home away from you. He doesn't want you to have any peace. The second one is that you need to work on becoming a better wife. Create an action plan. I told you there's a previous video I had done. Look for that video. It's titled How to Be a Great Wife. Look for that video. Take the learnings from it. Take the things that are issues in your home now and then have a plan to mitigate it. And then finally, change the playing field. Go gangster on the devil. The devil hates it when people actually understand their rights. So you need to get it and pray the prayers, work with daily proclamations, and as it's worked with the so many number of women that I've shared it with, it would work for you. There was actually a lady I shared it with. Her husband was sleeping with her sister, but things turned around. The question is, are you ready to fight for your home? If you are, then I wish you the best of luck. I'm always open here. If you have any questions, just hit me an email. For more insights on how to be an uncommon woman, the 21st century virtuous woman, you can visit our website, www.sharevirtuosity.com. And like I said, there's always an amazing God just staying there, rooting for you and waiting to back you on anything that you decide that you want to do, as long as it's in line with his purpose. And stay blessed.